Hello and welcome to IQ Academy tutorials. My name is Priyanka and topic for today's discussion is adding elements in array. So array are dynamic, easy to use and have many built-in methods as well. Let's discuss some common ways of adding an element to our JavaScript array. First, we have push method to add element to the end of an array. Okay, so by using push method, we can add elements at the end of our array, which we have already declared. Let's take an example for this. So let me write the keyword and then the array name. Let's write elements as hello and welcome. Okay. Let's see the output. So let me write console.log and then the array name. Okay, and in the terminal window, let's write node and then the file name, that is add element.js. So let's write add element.js and on clicking the enter button, we can see the output as hello, welcome. Now what if I want to add few more element, then I will use push method and that push method will add elements to the end of this particular array. Now let's see how to use it. So for that let me write array dot push and then the element I want to add. So suppose I want to add like YQ Academy. Okay, now let's see the output, and for that let me write console.log and then the file name, the array name, that is arr, and in the terminal window let's write node element.js and on clicking the enter button we can see the extra element I want to add will be added at the end of the array by using this push method. And to know how many items are currently in our array, we can use array length. Like, let me show you an example for this as well. So let's write const and then arr length. Okay, and over here let's write arr dot push and then let's add have a nice day. Have a nice day. Okay, and now let's log this. So console.log and then arrlength length and let's write the output after adding this have a nice day to this particular array. So for that let's write console.log and then the array name.arr and in the terminal window let's write node and then the file name.js and on clicking the enter button we can see the length as 4 because we have first element as hello, second as welcome, third as like academy and fourth element is have a nice day. So the total length is 4. We can see over here and our array is hello, welcome to IQ Academy, have a nice day. So we do have another method to add elements in our array and the another method name is Unshift method, and this method basically allows us to add items to the beginning of our array. So which means that if I declared an array and I want to add few more elements at the beginning of our array, then I'll use the Unshift method. Let's take an example for this. So I'm declaring an array using const keyword and I'm taking array name as array1 and let's write few elements over here like 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now let's write const arr length 1 equals arr1 dot the method name, that is Unshift, and let's write elements you want to add at the beginning of this arr1. So suppose I want to add 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now let's see the output. So for that, let me write, if I want to see the length as well, so for that let me write console.log arr length 1, arr1 length 1 actually, because I'm trying to see the length and this array output. And let's write console.log and then the array name, that is arr1. And in the terminal window, let's write node and then the file name .js, and on clicking the enter button, we can see the output as the length of this array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can see the output as 6, and we have added element at the beginning of this particular array. You can see the output of arr1. So for that, let me write console.log and then arr1. Let's see the changes. Okay. So first we have in arr1 we have 4, 5, 6. Then we have added this 1, 2, 3, and then the array length will become 6, and the elements 1, 2, 3 will be added at the beginning of arr1. So this is how Unshift method works. Now our next method is concat method. It is for concatenating, which is used for joining two or more arrays together. Let's see how. So for that, let me write, let's say keyword first, and then I'm taking array name as A1, and in A1 let's write element as 20 and 30. Now let's take another array. So I'm taking array name as A2 suppose, and here I'm taking elements as, let's say, 40 and 50. Now let's try to concatenate these A1 and A2. So for that, let me use another array in which I'll show the result. So let's take A3. The array name I'm taking as A3. And here let's write A1 dot concat, I mean the method name. And here let's write A2. Okay. And let's see the output for this. Let's write console dot log and then the output of A3. So here in the terminal window, we can see the output as 20, 30, 40 and 50. So this concatenate method is used for joining two or more array together. Let's see another example. I'm changing over here only. So I'm taking another array name as let's suppose A4, and in A4 I'm writing elements as adding elements in array. So adding elements in array, and here I'm taking as A4, and in the terminal window you can see the output 20, 30, 40, 50. And if I want to add one more array, so I have to put a comma over here and then the array name, that is A4, and the element of this A4 will be concatenated with A1 and A2, and this is how our concat method will work. So this is all about adding elements in array.